I get caught in a lot still is like, let's say you come in for a triangle, right? And I mean, this is only for the setup, and then you shove it, like boom. So right here, this is, and then I find myself doing like the amateur holding them off, and then they put pressure on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then, so I fight it for a while because it's my natural inclination, knowing that I'm just burning my energy.
Yeah, because I'm just leaning on you.
Instead of so this is where I need either like turtle out.
Yeah, because now I'm low. I have to adjust.
And then now that's the position I've been simulating what it feels like. Just like getting past, right, and then bring my knee up so that when I do come over, it's ready for a regard.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Right. Like, yeah. So you run away, and then this one comes in. Yeah.
And it kind of pops out of nowhere.
Yeah, and then they come straight into it. It's like, oh, thank you, you're in my guard again. Yeah, it's like a forklift.
Seriously. Yeah, and I love how, especially if I can sit on here, when I roll, it's there.
Exactly, and it kind of hides it. There's a lot of it. I think it's really good.
And so it's either that or the only other one after they pass, right, and after they're heavy again, is, I just need to be able to, I guess, just go this way, and then I'm a little safer. But I feel like going the other direction at that point is probably an advantage.
Yeah, it just depends on. It probably is going to depend a little on like how far they're into that, how far they're around that corner,
and
how
it hurts too. It hurts my ribs if they put too much pressure. And by that point, it's Keith, and he's putting a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And it's up high. It's like up high.
Yeah.
Too, like on my back shoulder. So I think taking that and just being able to roll with it. I don't know why. That's where I freeze. And that's where I'm afraid to roll for some reason. Are we trying to?
Yeah, so I just was going to go through the same thing you were doing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm almost always going to just push this elbow. I'm going to try to push your body farther towards my feet.
Or it might even be, even if it's, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm always going to try and push you down while I use this as like a frame and start just building up to my head.
And then you probably go to turtle, right?
Yeah, exactly. So then when you start to come back in, I'm going to go to turtle trying to catch and just keep this space, right? So that I can either get up but I'm just trying to make sure that when I'm coming up, I'm trying to frame across your body, right? And I'm trying to stop this because that's the cross space from the past. Yeah. Start off toes.
So yeah, okay.
And then you got,
keep the distance.
Yeah, you can either go half or full, or you can sit up. It just depends on how,
wherever you want to go,
and where, if I was tight or far.
My point. Once we get here, we've already solved the problem that you had.
Yeah, exactly.
And from here,
yeah, I think that's funny too. The way that Ryan Hall puts the thing with him giving his back. He's like, yeah. People are like, yeah, but now he has your back. He's like, yeah, but 2 seconds ago he was crushing me to death.
Yeah, we're talking. It's true. It's that much better than actively dying.
Now he has my back, but now maybe instead of hitting me, he'll grab me, and I don't have to bear his weight anymore.
And I can breathe.
Yeah,
that moment I can breathe.
And now I can defend my back instead of getting crushed to death. Being able to move is better than not being able to move.
That's a very baseline philosophy that almost anybody should be able to.
I think so. Yeah. What were we just doing?
We were just doing the drill. One of the subroutines is always defending whatever is currently stopping and dominating you.
And so then the next little step for me is so when they turn this, right, is I try to go 2-on-1 on the near arm. Because like you were stopping me from turning in. If I could turn in, I would just turn in and I take the underhook. But from here, I'm doing this. Say, and I would do the kind of thing we just talked about. But say that I can get the underhook, then I'm going to basically lift over my head and be turning in. And then from here, I'm either out or I go into like the fight to get up from here.
But can you do that? Like, I mean, how much pressure could you do in order for that to be successful?
Almost every. I mean,
as long as you do it early on, you know, right?
Well, you can get some weight on me then, or
you'd be on the other side.
Okay. So it's from here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if I'm laying is on it,
yeah,
then turning into me, it's going to be different. If I'm
getting
the S,
does he control your head or not?
Yeah, I think he's kind of like this.
Because so if he controls your head, then yeah, like I'm probably just gonna go double unders so I can turn in.
I guess it's that motion that I'm afraid to do. Twisting my back, twisting my torso.
Yeah, so anytime I'm twisting, the first part of it is that I have to like support all my torso. Like this all has to be like stable, right?
Yeah.
So that then when my arms come under, I'm just like lifting that.
Because if you're not engaged and you're twisty.
Yeah. If I'm not using my body to stabilize my spine, I don't have any power.
I think that's probably that, and I'm much too straight. When from here, my torso is much too straight. If I'm like this, that makes everything.
Now you can curl in and away.
Yeah.
And you can use the arch of your either way. You can use the arch of your back to create space.
And that structure is also like super
Stronger. Yeah.
Quite good.
So if I pass, right, and I push you away,
or
on the early side, or there,
or the other way is just.
If I go here, then it's just getting both underneath. So I'll use my leg and my two arms to get inside this.
Well, I was thinking more.
Oh, you're building away. Oh, sure. Yeah, twirling away. You're already out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something very few people do.
Almost no one.
I mean, a lot of people get this turtle.
But they don't go the rest of the way. Yeah, they stop in the one spot where you can get attacked the most. Instead of just well, now you can attack half of me.
And I can attack you.
And I can fight back.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the same way I feel about mount, is people stop right here when they get mounted. I'm like, cool, now they have all of the attacks available. Whereas, now they've got 3/4 of the attacks available.
Yeah, and that's only if I wait that long.
Yeah.
That's the other thing that I was thinking of. It's as soon as they shut it, that's when I just need to shut out. It's right away.
On the front end, the front end is always better.
It's like, that's like the 3 or 4.
The other way to regard as well is so hand on hip and then far foot to near elbow, right? Like near side arm.
Yeah. I'm
using that to this is how I regard a lot of the time. Is if I get past, if they do double under or something, is I'm coming up and over to the next phase.
Yeah. There's spaces in the
on the front end.
Yeah, because as he's chucking, boom, the weight's already there.
Because I get to come down on top of your neck and arm, and so I can push down with my body. That's why I think it's strong. It's from here, there's no way I think you're gonna push through. Because it's like
I pin this the more south you, but
and then we keep doing the game.
But we're kind of and try and keep
I made you go from
small, just this small.
Yeah, I made you go from passing to passing instead of passing to side.
Can we just do a couple reps of so I going. sucks.
Walls make
That's the
things
second
bad.
time. Like,
Walls make it bad.
letting me helping walls. And like you said, the alarm goes off when you want it now.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't even need to
No.
try to distract just right run at.
Yeah.
I don't need it doesn't need to be a hit. This is true.
The other thing that I've realized just recently from like the last couple times we've rolled and then getting to see the videos is like a lot of the time when people do like say I like commit hard to passing and so like I go to like this type of like a Superman passing it like down here, club on top of my head right there and just push me down like towards the ground.
Oh,
There's no base.
oh, wow.
And so like when people pass you here, just push them down. Like just push them down because there's nothing there. And so that's been kind of cool. It's because like we always get into so many like battles where we lift them up.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we frame them up
To save the distance.
to save the distance, but now I just need to get away from you, and so I go this way. If I'm not holding you up anymore,
Why am I wasting?
all of the passes you learned where I hold you up don't work.
Especially if you have the base.
If they don't have base out, even if they have base out, if you just commit them, if you can get them to go from doing this to going, now you can get behind them. So that's so that's been cool.
School Gracie Mountain Division.
Yeah. So obviously I do the slide on, right? And then what I'll do is I'll actually open this side first, so I can place my foot across, and that untucks my other foot, and then trade off.
That's cool.
And then the other one that I like is if I pass, and a lot of the time I'll pass and I'm here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'll pull the knee towards me, full, and then big step.
Over.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do notice you doing that.
I like those ones a lot.
I just want to see on the side mount one from.
Yeah.
Because I mean, this is bread and butter, boom, and then push that.
Yeah.
Down, slapping over. But so you open this up.
Yeah, and then I can put the toes.
Before
Yes.
you can.
Exactly. Now you can push with the top of your foot to get your exactly. And that stops me from coming into you or coming up because you can push down with your leg.
No space.
Yeah. So I like that one a lot. Oh.
Excuse me.
Yeah, got you. Tag, my feet are red.
Forward to the effective,
You're good.
I guess.
You're good. You're not hurting me. You're doing the Jiu-Jitsu within reasonable Jiu-Jitsu means.
That's probably better. So you can touch on my leg before I'm with it.
Mm-hmm.
Now you can put on my leg.
Mm-hmm. KO.
That was awesome. This is so here.
Mm-hmm.
Like down, this is collapsed, but I still have this.
Mm-hmm.
It'd probably better be
Yeah.
still be.
Yeah, because like I'm just gonna sit on top of that leg to go past. Like now I can't sit on it. And so yeah, now my game has to come back a little because I have to try to get inside this knee to pass on that side.
One arm, you can't do it, right? So if I have
Oh, I didn't know if that was, I didn't know what that was.
oh no, that was for a run. It's just so. I mean, all right. JD.
It's that fucking drunk crowd member.
Seriously.
Get him in the way.
Seriously.
little baggy.